Hello guys, welcome to game number 3 of this series. This is going to be quite interesting to see what's going to happen. We're going to be watching Naniwa, Complexity's Naniwa, the red slash orange Protoss in top right, going up against Empire.Happy. Empire's very strong Terran player. Happy, he is going to be the blue slash yellow Terran. Once again, I have changed the colors for easier viewing. This way the minimap can be more easily deciphered, and it does create a little bit of an issue with the production tab and the resources in the top right, but I honestly think it's better to have it be this way than have you guys look at the minimap and wondering who is who and why is there a bunch of dots disappearing. Oh, they're attacking. This is going to make it a lot easier, so hopefully you can just go ahead and enjoy the awesome game that is about to ensue. I mean, the TVP on Tal'Darim Altar, notice that this is Tal'Darim Altar LE. You do have the rocks, and you've got these gas geysers and cold minerals that do exist. When on GSL, they do not. Always a good thing to note. But let's go ahead and see what these players are going to do. I've actually seen some Protosses lately fooling around with things like a 15-16 Nexus and actually having to be defended. Naniwa is continuing to produce probes right now, and that, I mean, Axlab, there's a thread about Axlab doing PvT this way, and Naniwa might actually be taking advantage of this. Also, you can see I am in a different spot right now because I have actually had to wake up early to try and get this cast done. Because yesterday I had to leave after casting game number 2, which is unfortunate because it's always better to cast the series in succession, but I'm already pretty aware of what's happened. I mean, Naniwa won the last game with a 1 Colossus push. I highly doubt that's going to take place on Tal'Darim Altar because, oh wow, Naniwa did go for a Nexus. I was honestly going to be, I was really expecting 1 gate fast expand because that's generally what people do, but Naniwa is here going for a Nexus first. There is the gateway. It looks like it's all being thrown down on 16. So he's going to go ahead and get another probe and probably the assimilator next, I would assume. One of them. He's got the money for it now. Can I predict the build order? Apparently not. He's going to get a pylon and then an assimilator. Naniwa. Okay, well apparently... Oh wait, yes! Haha! Alright, that makes me happy. So a little small victory for me, but Naniwa now his Nexus is halfway done. Well, in the land of the happy, he's getting his gas, his barracks up. Don't see any tech. There is the tech. We've got a factory going down, so Happy apparently is not going to be deviating from his plan that he's done the first couple of games, in which case he does want to get out the barracks and the factory out very quickly. I mean, he actually hasn't scouted yet. If you look around... Wait, no, there's a scout. He's scout over, I thought that was from Naniwa's path, but no. Empire.Happy did use a SCV-2 scout, so he's going to go ahead and use that to the fullest extent that he can. Naniwa's expansion is finished. This is crazy to see Nexus first. I'm very curious to see how this is going to actually work out. He hasn't actually transferred any probes over. He's just going to produce from his Nexus, I guess. He's not resetting the rally point on his main. So he's not going to use as much. What he might be doing is waiting for him to have 16 probes on this base, and then he's going to go ahead and switch the rally point, get 16 on these minerals, and then reset his rally points to make sure that he can be as efficient as he possibly can. I'm curious what his follow-up is going to be. Down here, Happy has gone for his starport. Looks like this is back to the first game's build order, not going for the one he used last game. I guess he's just not comfortable going for that faster expansion, I guess, even on Tal'Darim Altar. It seems like he just wants to go for this Banshee Rush it looks like he might be doing. If he lifts off, yeah, we're going to see a Banshee Rush, it seems. Let's just watch this because does he have enough... He's going for a Cloak Banshee Rush, I think. He's got the gas for it. He's got the money for it. This could backfire a lot if Happy gets the Cloak and the Banshee and then Naniwa ends up defending it. I mean, Naniwa doesn't have a Robo or anything of that type yet. He's just dealing with this Hellion that's harassing. The Hellion has so far gotten 1 kill. But there's no Robotech, and that's... okay, there's the Robo being thrown down. Did he get... I don't think Happy actually clicked on that. I never saw the blue circle going around it, so either Happy just assumed it's a Robo or doesn't know. I mean, it is slightly smaller than the gateway, so it's very possible. He just knows by the size that it is a Robo. But Naniwa still has yet to transfer any form of probes. He's not really keeping that these bases saturated evenly. He looks like he transferred a couple, but not a big deal of there. Looking around, Happy is once again using his factory as a partial wall. Great thing used against Zealots. And there we have Banshee. Might have actually even been seen. Oh, now it's going to be seen by Naniwa. As Happy is just blatantly showing the Banshee. I mean, it turns out that he didn't go for the cloak. He's just getting a Raven. He's got a command center going behind this, so it's not going to be a 1-1-1. I mean, Tal'Darim Altar is not exactly the most common 1-1-1 map. A couple more barracks are being thrown down. The factory is not even really being used at all, so he's just going to be straight to bio, it seems. Factory just being a road to getting a scout as well as a tech lab. But Naniwa, his economy is looking very, very strong. The Banshee's going to eat a couple of shots from the Stalkers. Or one shot from the Stalker, one shot from that Sentry. But looking around, Naniwa's waiting for a fast Colossus after this Robo gets out a Robo or two. Robo gets an Observer or two. Still, the Nexus is going to go ahead and help. And I'll get even more of an economy. I mean, he's already very, very strong. It's so much stronger than Happy's. But you can see Naniwa is being 16 food ahead. This is kind of looking bad for Happy. This is showing 42 probes to 29 SCVs. Although we're about to have a dead observer, maybe Naniwa might actually be able to. Yeah, Naniwa's actually gonna be able to keep this observer alive. Nice speed. So now this commander will be able to land. Happy is just now going to be getting this base compared to a Nexus first. This is really, really, really going to be bad for him. I mean, Happy's going to try and do some more damage. He's picked off a couple probes and such, but so far only 2 kills on this Banshee. 4 workers have been killed. Looks like it was a scout and that one that died from that Hellion. But Naniwa is returning with... Oh, that's just another observer. He's got a couple on the map. And he is producing his first Colossus out of that Robo, adding on 4 more gateways. No extended thermal lands quite yet. Doesn't have the money for that. What he could be doing is using these Zealots and the Sentries to take out this rocks and then just set up for his third. He's got a very strong economy. He can just keep on getting ahead in economy. Happy is just macroing away back here while trying to pressure with this Banshee, but not accomplishing very much. Naniwa is sitting tight and sitting pretty against this play, and there's another death from the Banshee, but it is not going to be in the form of harassment. It's just literally killing the scouting probe. So as of yet, Happy is going to be working on getting the third faster than Naniwa, which is going to be very, very nice for him. Naniwa seems to be moving out without his Colossus. That's completely normal, except not at all. But besides that, he's fine. This is a Marine going to scout that. Stim, run away, get healed maybe, but we do only have 2 Vikings and 2 medevacs on the field. Happy is being forced to switch to Viking production because of the Colossus. You can see that he did see that a while ago, plus he saw those 2 added gateways. And Naniwa is just content to have some very, very tightly packed building placements over here. With this Colossus, though, he might be his time to push. Once he has, he has to hit before those Vikings are getting a lot, in a high number, because as of right now, they are growing. 4 Vikings for 1 Colossus, that's fine. 2 Colossus, that's a little bit of a different story. You can see the extended thermal lance, though, is not quite done yet. Still has a little less than a minute to go before it will complete. But these Stalkers are growing in number. The Vikings with some good micro are not going to have to do much. We're seeing moving over a few Zealots in the front, and we do have a lot of guys moving in. We do see the Guardian Shield going up. The factory is tanking a fair bit of damage. The Vikings are still up, doing some good bit of damage to those Colossi, but Naniwa does have a nice angle of engagement, but he's losing the Colossi count. You can see that the Stalkers and Sentries are still there. We're seeing some more good forces, but he's out of force fields now. Now he's being forced to retreat, but with the stim of the Marauders and the Marines, he's going to lose a few of those retreating units very easily, yes, and Happy has successfully defended. Might lose this 1 Marauder to stim and run away, but no, that will not be the case. Naniwa does a little bit of damage, but Happy comes out on top in that battle without too much difficulty. The Vikings were handled very, very well in the face of those Colossi. You can see them getting repaired right now. Very smart move. Happy didn't lose a single medevac, I don't think. He's only had 2 this entire time. But down here in the land of the starport, he's actually going to be double producing the medevacs now, and not the Vikings. Naniwa over here doesn't seem to be taking a third or anything. Still has those rocks alive. Happy's at least killed his. And you can see Naniwa switching over to Immortal production. He could be more aggressive once he gets one or two more Immortals. If you look over here, the Marauder count is very large for Happy. Immortals are very good against Marauders. Now we're going to see that this Marine is going to take little bit of no, it won't take a little bit of death. It'll just survive happily and get healed up again. I always wonder about the sciences behind a beam of light healing somebody really quickly, especially when they've taken a few laser beams to the face. Just a little bit of an odd conundrum, I would say. Let's go ahead and look around. We do have double forges pumping out upgrades for Naniwa. Over here we can see the charge being researched. Very nice move over there. Naniwa, though, doesn't have any upgrades at all. So these are the 1-1s that are starting, the 1-1 set of upgrades. Let's see what's going to want to push with that charge upgrade. Happy's at 0-0 right now, but where is that engineering bay? It should be somewhere. Well, more importantly, you have a command center going down. It's definitely more important, those upgrades. The economy is always up there in importance, but there's the engineering bay. Again, the +1 attack. We also have the Ghost Academy getting the Mobius reactor. Going to give all the ghosts an EMP upon spawning. So we'll have to see how Naniwa's going to be able to handle the EMPs. Luckily, he is Zealot heavy, and Zealots, they still lose a third of their health to the EMP, but they are a lot less vulnerable than, say, the Immortals or the Stalkers, who have half their health being shields. Immortals who want that shield up so they can basically have a much better chance of staying alive. But the 1-1 did just complete, and we do see that Naniwa was immediately going for the 2-2, Chromosing out. He's got Templar Archives out as well, hiding a little bit under those under the trees, so that's definitely good. And now we have him taking out the third. Looks like he's gonna go ahead and work on getting that out, because that's gonna be very necessary. He does have a nice bit of scouting with this ring of observers, pylon, observer, probe. But this third gets scanned just as it goes down. That's actually really good for Happy. If you see the timing of it, Happy's got an orbital command. He's been getting the third, and Naniwa, just move the probe over so you can just block the landing. That'd be very nice. But Happy now sees that probe. He's going to need to take care of that, probably. He did just select the orbital command, so he does see it. Probably just going to drop down these Vikings and then just kill off the probe that way. Or just bring his entire army to kill a single probe. Yeah, that's a dead probe. But Naniwa is here. He's got the 1-1. 2-2 not done yet, but this High Templar is here just sitting ready to really just feedback. That's all it can do. If it can get the... Oh, did the Raven get picked off earlier? I don't see a Raven. It looks like Naniwa did manage to snipe... Excuse me. Did manage to snipe the Raven in the first battle, but now we see him engaging, gonna hit this orbital command. This orbital command is gonna fall, maybe, but all those SCVs are down, and there is the death of the orbital command, and Naniwa is gonna pull back, and all of a sudden his late third doesn't seem late anymore. He is looking nice. Probes are distance mining. I mean, they might as well. The efficiency is there, with the fact that there is no really main income. You can see how Naniwa is sending them shift queuing them to go to the third base. But it looks like 2 armor is finished, 3 armor is starting, plus 2 attack is about to complete, and Naniwa could do another nice little timing attack with these 2-2 upgrades that are going to be out, because Happy is just at 1-1. You can see that he's working on getting the +2 armor right now over the attack. That's a very interesting choice. You can see that Happy's actually switched to being a lot more Marine-centric now. It's still basically 2-1 from the Marines to the Marauders, so it's a nice ratio. But the Ghosts are what's going to be really important. There is no cloak for them. It has not been researched at all. While Naniwa's got a very nice set of tech right now with the upgrades. Archons are out. Stalkers charged. I don't think he's actually getting Blink, though. That's really odd. Personally, I love this gateway mass upgrade, mass unit style. I get more bases than Naniwa does, but I also get Blink, because Blink is really important. Make sure the Stalkers do not get clog up the Zealots as they try and get this around and move around. Plus, it allows you to snipe retreating units, snipe medevacs, and their usefulness, I think, really outweighs the cost of it tenfold. So I really would like Naniwa to get that. I mean, I'm not Naniwa, but I still think that would help his play a lot if he had that extra little bit of micro capabilities with this very predominantly gateway unit army. But it looks like he's actually switching back to Colossus, plus 2 robos to get those huge markers. But now we see the huge engagement. These guys are going to move forward. EMPs over everything. The Archons are getting hit, but those Zealots are enclosing the gap and moving forward. The Archon splash is helping so much, and Naniwa is just doing a lot of damage. But it looks like Happy is going to take this battle. He's killed all the Zealots, and that's the main force of this army. More Zealots are reinforcing coming in, though, and that might be able to be enough for Naniwa to end up being victorious, and he will push back Happy. And oh, if he had Blink, he'd be able to blink forward and kill off those medevacs. That is exactly why I want that, because you can see how Happy's just been able to retreat completely contentedly, not having any problems at all doing that, and Naniwa could continue producing Colossi and having a very strong army. He's re-getting this assimilator, as it was just killed. While in the land of Happy, still, the third base is only just now about to go down. I don't even know where the Orbital Command is. There it is. It's going to float on over. It's going to be safe and everything, but look at this. Bunch of Templar going into Archons over here. I still does he not have Sidestorm? He does not have Sidestorm at all. Looks like this Templar is going to sit there and be ready to go ahead to help with the attack, maybe do a feedback or two, but as of right now, Naniwa's going to press in just as the third goes down, and I don't know if Happy's going to be able to defend this. That Orbital Command end up getting targeted down. We're going to have SCVs being taken out now in very large numbers, and GG gets called. We will now be seeing victory by Naniwa in this best of 3. Very, very well done. That was a very nice timing attack that Naniwa was able to set up once he failed that initial one. There's like a second initial backup timing attack with the +2/+2 moving forward, taking out a base, and that really, really helped them. Once again, they're not playing crazy complex multitask games. They're just trying to read each other and get the good arm composition, poke in at vulnerable times, and showing very, very, very solid just map awareness and player awareness and just knowledge of the right decision to go ahead and do. I'm kind of peeved at Happy for not getting a really fast expansion, because he had an opportunity to out macro Naniwa. Once again, the Banshee did a good job of keeping Naniwa on the base, but he just didn't get very many probe kills. I mean, at the end of the day, Naniwa ended up killing more SCVs with frontal assaults than Happy did with Banshee Harass. I mean, it might have been different if he got the cloak, but he ended up using that gas for a Raven, which ended up getting sniped anyway, which is unfortunate. It's a very large investment to get that Raven. I just wish Happy had a better economy earlier on, because then he could have actually had a really solid chance against Naniwa's Nexus First. I mean, you can't get more economic for a Protoss than Nexus First. So hopefully, we see in the future that Happy will get faster expansions on Tal'Darim Altar. It's the best macro map. But this was still a very nice series. Naniwa winning 2-1. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I definitely had fun. I mean, to see play like this, it's always fun. And it's always good to cast series. So hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. And I'll get some more videos out for you guys. Bye.